after a $5 toy acquired analysts, online auctions, and a divorce judge. From the manufacturer who raised prices by discontinuing one toy camel comes the story of a stock market stuffed with polyester, where stopping production made prices rise until adults discovered they still owned toys, which means anyone with a childhood collection briefly became an investor, warehouse manager, and unpaid security guard. The family fortune had a heart-shaped tag. We are opening the Plush exchange in 4 listed parts: the product, the scarcity machine, the crowd, and the softest crash in financial history. First listing, the product. Ty introduced Beanie Babies in 1993. They were small, floppy animals priced at roughly $5. That low price was not a minor detail. A bubble needs an entrance ordinary people can afford. It also helps when the entrance has whiskers. The toys soon received names, birthdays, and short poems. Lena Trivedi says she proposed those personality-filled tags. She wrote roughly the first 130 poems. She also helped build Ty's early website. That deserves credit because the tag changed the product. It was no longer merely a small stuffed animal. It had an identity, a biography, and paperwork. The bear now had better documentation than some companies. The heart-shaped tag also told buyers what else existed. Suddenly, owning one animal revealed the missing animals. The toy became a checklist. The missing toy immediately became the most important toy. The product was ready. Now it needed scarcity. Second listing, the Scarcity Machine. Ty says product retirements began in 1995. Retirement meant the company would stop producing one design. Collectors heard something very different. They heard that tomorrow's supply had just disappeared. Remaining toys suddenly felt rarer, urgent, and investable. The store shelf became a countdown clock. Warner publicly treated shortages as encouraging demand signals. Even fighting children and frustrated retailers looked positive. At the Plush exchange, customer distress counted as good news. Then price guides gave the frenzy a number. The Beanie Baby Handbook marketed itself as an investment guide. It reached number 2 on a major bestseller list. Its publisher claimed more than 2 million copies sold. That is not merely a book market. The analysts had paperbacks. The securities had paws. One contemporary guide valued Brownie the Bear at $4,750. That was a printed estimate, not a completed sale. That printed value equaled 950 new toys. One bear had become an entire bear battalion, and the valuation department was whoever owned the printing press. This is the first practical warning from our tiny exchange. A published number can look official without finding a buyer. Price guides did not simply report the market. They helped buyers imagine its future. Then the internet gave that imagined future somewhere to trade. Third listing, the crowd enters the floor. By late 1998, Beanie Babies represented approximately 7% of eBay listings at times. The website did not manufacture every ounce of demand. It made the demand visible, searchable, and tradable. A collector in one town could find another elsewhere. The next buyer was no longer theoretical. The next buyer had a username. Collectors built spreadsheets tracking costs and estimated values. This was genuine belief, organized into tidy little cells. The spreadsheet got richer. The shelf remained stuffed. Then McDonald's connected the market to lunch. The company ordered about 100 million Teenie Beanies. The promotion was supposed to last 5 weeks. Within 9 days, supplies were already dwindling nationally. McDonald's later said Happy Meal sales had doubled. They made lunch the packaging for something adults expected to resell. That is fucking magnificent. Uncle Moneybags hates it. Uncle Moneybags respects it. This is our midpoint trading halt. In 1999, a divorced Las Vegas couple entered court. Their beanie collection was valued between $2,500 and $5,000. They could not agree how to divide it. So a judge ordered the toys onto the courtroom floor. The former couple selected them one animal at a time. Pause on that image. 2 adults, 1 judge, and a pile of plush assets. The scene is ridiculous. The belief was real. They thought these objects mattered enough to fight over. Many ordinary collectors believed the same investment story. Now, reopen the floor, because that belief explains everything. Warner controlled production, but he did not control every buyer. Price guides, websites, promotions, and collectors amplified each other. The market became a hall of mirrors with whiskers. Everyone saw rising attention and called it rising value. That works beautifully until someone asks for cash. 4th listing. The buyers approach the exit. A speculative market needs someone willing to pay more. That person does not need to understand the object. They only need faith in the next person. Eventually, the next person stopped arriving. One retailer reported the reversal in plain numbers. Beanies fell from about 8% of its sales in 1998 to 5.2% in 1999. The decline belongs to that retailer, not the whole market. But the direction was unmistakable. Uncle Moneybags' diagnosis is brutally simple. Scarcity cannot rescue something everyone already stored by the tub. The same heart tag remained attached. The expectation attached to it did not. That distinction matters far beyond stuffed animals. An asking price is not a completed transaction. A forecast is not a buyer. A price tag is a wish-wearing punctuation. And a collectible can be delightful without becoming retirement income. For fairness, not every beanie became financially worthless. Appraiser Dr. Lori Verderame says genuinely rare, authenticated examples can still sell for thousands. Condition, actual scarcity, and authentication still matter. The common toys simply faced a common problem. There were many of them. So the plush exchange did not collapse because toys stopped being cute. It collapsed because attention stopped guaranteeing another buyer. The product survived. The investment story did not. One final filing remains. Years later, Warner pleaded guilty in a federal tax case. It involved more than $24.4 million in unreported income. The evaded federal tax was nearly $5.6 million. That is our entire epilogue. The toy story needs no unrelated courtroom expansion pack. But the contrast deserves one quiet glance. Collectors protected $5 tags inside little plastic cases. Warner failed to report millions in taxable income. The toys were retired. The income simply failed to report for duty. The plush exchange is closing. Like this video before the button gets retired. Comment with the collectible your family swore would make you rich. Subscribe before the market discovers another buyer. And protect that little red button with a plastic tag case, apparently. That is how value works.